Let's talk heat first. You're a California guy. It gets hot there, obviously. How are you dealing with things this week?
Oh, it's wonderful. I really enjoy it. Felt like real practice today, I got a good sweat going. I love it. Felt like I finally got hot in Alberta. I didn't know if it ever got hot here, so it's confirmation. It's real.
It's funny, just talking to Kevin Brown, I said, is it funny to you that everybody's asking about the heat and to you it's not that hot?
Yeah, it does. It feels great.
Right?
I mean, of course it's hotter than it's been, so it's going to have a response, but I love it.
Bye week come at the right time for this group, do you think?
Yes and no, right? We want to get back out there. We want to get on a win. That's what it's all about. Find a way, but you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. We know our process is really great. We know we played some really great football. We know we should have won all 4 games, but shoulda, coulda, woulda, as we've been saying, don't count. So we just got to find a way to get a win, and I think everything will shift at that point. But it's one day at a time. You appreciate practice. You appreciate the guys working their butt off out here. You appreciate what we're building. You appreciate the team that we can be, and we're just working towards that.
Chris was saying, coming back, he said he got tired of everyone on the break talking to him, oh, you're so close, you're so close.
Yeah.
So I got tired of hearing it because everybody just wants a win. I mean,
yeah.
It cures so many things, right?
And we deserve it, there's teams that have played worse than us and gotten wins, So, but you can't compare yourself to others. That's the hollowing yourself is if you ever try to put yourself in someone else's shoes. So it's just about our process and looking about the opportunity we have in front of us, the opportunity of the guys we have in this locker room, the opportunity of the way we practice, the opportunity of the team that we see. And that's how we have to see it, as an opportunity and a great team coming in here that's playing well, and we're excited for the challenge.
It's Dino Day on Sunday. Is your daughter kind of dinosaurs at all?
She is. She's not quite as fanatical as some kids are with the naming, but she surprises me with that's what did she say the other day? Not a Tyrannosaurus, the Brachiosaurus or something like that, the one with the horns. I don't know. Yeah, so she knows more than I do, that's for sure. I know Velociraptor and T-Rex, and that's about it. But yeah, she's getting there.
Can I ask you about the run game? How important is it to get the run game going, and how is that going to lead to wins?
Yeah, I mean, when you see one break and it just softens everything up, right? You don't feel that D-line pushing as much when they feel threatened by the run. They got to play their gap, and we just got to keep chopping wood in that department. We got to break at some point. It makes passing the ball easier. It makes moving the ball up and down the field easier. We got to get Leak and KB going, and so we're not giving up on it. We know we're close, and so it's just keep chopping wood on that end.
Is that just part of the new quarterback and the new guys coming in just to get the next level?
The reason why the run game isn't going? I don't know. If I could block, maybe I'd get out there and try to lend a help, but I don't think I'd be much good. Yeah, I think it's just about getting on track. I don't know if there's a why or here. I think it's a microcosm of our whole team as a whole, right? We think we're so close in so many different areas, and you see it on film, like, oh, if this would have just gone this way, or this hole would have opened up a little bit sooner, or been a little bit more patient here or there. So 1,000 of really close situations, and I think once we break the dam, it's going to be fun. It's just about getting there.
It's harder to commit to a run game when the games are so close or you're chasing a team.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors, right? We're losing in the second half. You're going to want to throw the ball more, and our pass game has been effective. So there's a lot of combinations as to why we get away from that. But it's something we have to build and we have to get better at. And like I said, when you have a run game, the quarterback's life is a lot easier. So I'm excited to when we get that going.
You had a couple in Vancouver, as I recall, did the leap and did the one
my run game?
Yeah,
I don't think my run game is going to be a focal point of what the defense is focusing on. But I'm willing to do it, and I'll get out there. And, I think when they're dropping 9, it's got to be a part of your game. When they're playing 2-man, it's got to be a part of your game. So I look forward to those opportunities and taking advantage of that. And hopefully I can get longer than, I think, 14 yards. So maybe I can stretch one out a little bit farther.
Thanks, McLeod.
Yep.